which is we were in LA. Larry, correct me on anything I say here that may be in. We were in LA. We'd heard ourselves on the radio a lot, right, on KUSF here locally, because it was the local college station. Howie played us, and all the Denise and all the DJs played us. It was a popular song, but we got signed, and things started moving, and we hadn't heard it on the radio, the real radio yet, commercial radio. And we were in LA. I think we were going to open for the Psychedelic Furs at the Whiskey, and we were driving. We're all together in a rental car driving. I'm pretty sure, I don't know why I remember this so well, on either Beverly or Melrose. I think it was Beverly. On our way, I'm guessing to like get clothes or maybe talk to somebody at the label. I don't remember what, but we were driving down the street together, and it came on the radio, and now from their hit record, Heartbeats and Triggers, Translator, everywhere. And we're like, oh my God. And we turn it up, we're listening, and we pull up to a red light, and we look over, and the girl in the next car is going. It was like, I'm a rock star. We are the Beatles. This is happening.
It was back in early 1984, and I believe we had come off the road and like after Thanksgiving of '83. And so we were just, hanging around getting new songs together. And we, in the early part of '84, we probably had about 50 or 60 songs that we were going to wade through and try to figure out, what to do with, if anything. Many of the songs ended up on our self-titled Translator album, the one with the flowers. And then the other songs ended up later in the Evening of the Harvest album. Excuse me. And then we were also kind of in a creative evolutionary place at the time, and we were trying out new environments to play our music in, so to see how that felt. Some of the songs were coming out kind of acoustic-y, so we were just saying, let's see where that goes. And I had this apartment, or it's a flat actually, at 17th and Noe in San Francisco, and they had a little room in the, like a dining room, I guess, but we ended up setting up drums and amps and things in that room. And during the day, weekdays, we would kind of flesh out some of these songs. I remember some of them, like Gravity or Inside My Mind. Well, that was the thing, though. I was kind of concerned that maybe the neighbors were going to hate me for the rest of eternity. But it turned out that we were playing one time, and we ended the song, and my phone rang. And I was like, oh, crap. I answered the phone, and it was one of my neighbors. And he's got a real kind of solemn tone to his voice. And he goes, Larry? And I go, yeah, hey. And he goes, I just have to ask you guys if you could turn it up. It sounds great. And so I'm like, really? That's when the idea is, that falls under the heading of, you're doing something right when ...
That I remember checking in to the Tropicana Hotel on Santa Monica Boulevard, which was where all the bands on a budget stayed in LA. And it was bands, rock bands, and rooms by the hour. And you could watch the Johns going in and out of the rooms. It was a wild scene. So we're checking into the hotel. It's us, Gang of Four, and the B-52s. B-52s are in front of us, are in the front, Gang of Four next, and then us. And we're like, we've made it. Here we are with these bands we totally respect, who we've toured with, where this is it, man. This is happening. And the B-52s check in, and then Gang of Four checks in, and we walk up to it's plexiglass, all kind of pitted and stuff. And there's a woman back there who's in her probably 60s with a beehive and a cigarette. And she looks up at me and goes, and what little band are you? And we were like, okay,